So how many months has it been since the incident?
About 4 months.
Have you talked to your friends, your family about it?
No, I haven't. They would never talk to me again if they knew what happened.
What exactly happened? Will you at least talk to me about it? Can't be that bad.
It all started November 25th. That's when I heard the news. He stole it from me. My everything.
What was it that he took from you?
The Cory in the House DS world record.
It's this world record. And it is. Oh my goodness. Alright. And then wait for fade out. Fade to black. And there it is. The 5530.
You're probably thinking to yourself, why did this happen? How could it happen? I thought this dude loved Cory in the House, but the leaderboard doesn't lie. In speedrunning, you're probably used to hearing stories of dedication, high levels of competition, and thorough research of a game's environment to find complex skips and glitches.
So, as of now, you officially OOB. Ooh.
But Cory in the House DS doesn't have any of that. The game is extremely linear, movement is limited, and opportunities to save time are scarce. So how did 7AJK beat Cory's time by over 2 minutes? Even after watching Cory's record with my own eyes, I still couldn't believe the game to be any faster. That this was the peak for Cory in the House speedrunning, but I was a fool. There must be something I was missing. At this point I knew we couldn't do it alone, so I reached out to some experts for their analysis.
Yo, Cory, what's up, man? It's your boy Kyle Massey from Cory in the motherfucking House. Look, man, it's all good. I know you lost the Cory in the House DS speed run world record, but it's all good because I know that you got what it takes to beat 7 Ajax time for the world record. Like, I'm telling you, I believe in you. You know what I'm saying? You need to work on your button mashing and your boss fight strategies, but you got this, baby. You got this. From your man Kyle Massey, Cory in the House. Let's go.
Wait a second. It all makes sense now. Compared to 7AJK's run, Cory loses over 20 seconds due to slow button mashing while mashing through dialogue. But what did he mean by work on his boss fight strategies? Oh, you know what? He must have been talking about juicer strats. You see, during the juicer boss fight, normally you have to make him chase you around until he's fully tired and then throw in a Kishka at him to deal damage. However, this fight can be sped up dramatically by getting the juicer half tired and then moving him to a specific corner on the map. For some reason, when moving him to the spot, the game skips the juicer straight to the fully tired phase. By rinsing and repeating the strategy, it's possible to save 40 seconds compared to the old strats. The same strategy also works during the Allen boss fight and saves around an additional 30 seconds. Furthermore, 7AJK chose to adopt some risky strategies in his run, such as rushing through the numpad in the security keypad minigame and using 2 fingers to skip having to drag 1 finger in the PDA wire bypass minigame. These are pretty high risk, low reward strategies because while these strats can speed up time by a few seconds, the room for error greatens, and in the case of 7AJK's run, he loses roughly 20 seconds to mistakes in these minigames that Cory would be able to clean up with more consistent strats. With all these new strategies in mind, there's no doubt that Cory can realistically re-obtain the world record. At this point, the question isn't if Cory is ready for Cory in the House, but is Cory in the House ready for Cory? If you'd like to keep up with Cory's progress, make sure you go follow his Twitch channel, as well as 7AJK. They will both be linked in the description. These guys were a huge help in the making of this video, and it wouldn't have been half as fun to make without them. As of the making of this video, Cory has officially returned to speedrunning Cory in the House, and so far has shaved 1 minute and 40 seconds off his personal best. And although his Cory in the House speedrunning skills are great, he still has a lot to learn before he's ready to bop anyone. But I believe Cory can save the world. Hey everyone, it's Easy. I hope you all enjoyed today's video. If you did, be sure to leave a like, as that's the best way to show support. I just wanted to end today's video to say that I'm officially returning back to the main channel. And although today's video is posted on April 1st, I do plan on making more videos over some more obscure games you probably wouldn't see on any other channels. Cory in the House aside, there are still tons of games out there that are underrepresented, but have thriving communities, the games are well developed, and they're really fun and exciting to watch. So I guess with the direction that I'd like to take this channel is I'm still of course going to talk about speedruns, glitches, and tricks and all that, but with my speedruns I want to talk a little bit more about the storylines, the personalities, and the characters all inside these different speedrunning communities. So you have a bunch of really fun ideas that I'm really looking forward to working on, and also a bunch of really cool top 10 concepts that EZScape and I are going to be working on this month. But wait, there's more. Something that I've been working on behind the scenes for the past couple months is my very own speedrun show, Speedrun Saturdays, and that is officially starting on April 3rd, 2021. Basically, the whole idea behind the show is really whatever we want it to be. We plan on hosting tournaments, exhibitions, having, whenever restrictions lift up a bit, having live guests on. But the first episode coming up this Saturday is something I've been hinting at for a while now, and is going to be the first ever Schneiderthon. Basically what the Schneiderthon is it's a head-to-head race between EZScape and myself, and we are running in the games iCarly 1, Zoe 101, and Drake and Josh for the DS. From here on out, Speedrun Saturdays will be streamed every single Saturday around 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we plan on having each episode around 2 to 3 hours long. Highlights will be posted over on my second channel, EZScape Speedruns. If you're looking to watch the event live, if you're subscribed to my main channel, my second channel, or follow me on Twitch, it's going to be streamed on all of those, so you really can't miss it. If you happen to miss a show, the entire VOD will be posted over on our third channel, Speedrun Saturdays, so make sure you subscribe to that channel as well. Also, huge thanks to all my supporters that are backing me over on Patreon. You know, videos like this aren't necessarily free to make, so that kind of stuff helps me cushion it, especially when videos like this probably will get copyright claimed. Who knows what's going to happen? And yeah, that's pretty much all I have for today's video. Subscribe for more speedrunning related content. And as always, I hope you all have a beautiful life. Later, guys.